Welcome back to the channel, and we've got a bit of an odd review today. It's an old kit. I know it's old because I've had it a long time, and it's not to everyone's tastes either, but it's different, which was probably why I bought it. It's this. It is the glider. What does that say? Segelflugzeng. Right, it's the LS8t. We'll go over that. And engine. There we go. Over to the bench. Do that thing with the Batman thing where it, and then it would go into the, yeah, you know what I mean. So we're here. That's quite a big box, you know. So we've got some cartoony artwork on the front with some guy looks a bit like Daniel Craig out of Bond. Is that him? And it's 2011 Egbert, that's who drew it anyway. Kit number's 04273. It's a 1/32 scale. It's quite big in that it's 20 centimeters long, wide, length's 20 centimeters, and maximum width is 60 centimeters. No, where am I getting that from? Ignore that. It's 55.9. I'm rounding up to the nearest 10. So it's a side opening box. It's not a lot of oh sorry, I'm totally cocking everything up. We've basically got a bit of detail on the side there. Nothing else that I can tell, so let's get into it. It's white plastic. We've got the instructions there. That looks to be a huge Decals sheet. And we've got some health stuff there, but we're not going to read that. So first of all, let's have a look at the instructions. So as you can see, it's quite, from that picture there, it's quite a wide bird as such. Usual Revell beginnings really. It's quite thin paper. I think this is quite old paper, so 2011 was on the box, so it's 5 years, 6 years. So it gives you a sprue map, and then we've got looks like a cockpit build-up of sorts there, with some wheel going in there, and then a front wheel there, and then it's just all basically cockpit there, and then it looks like the two halves going. I can't imagine there's going to be much to this at all. We have got a bit of internal detail going in by the looks of it, and the cockpit's dropping in there with somebody's a two-seater one, or is there some tub behind there for some reason? And then we're flipping over, we're putting the wheel in. You can have it either down or up. Then we've got the wings getting put together and then assembled on the fuselage, and then we've got I don't know what we've got going on there, don't know what that is, something to do with the ends of the wings there, and so on. Apparently we've got a stand with it as well, and then some decals for the back. Now this is really odd because there's not many decals, as you can see, there's not many decals going on this. There's obviously quite a few plans, quite a few different schemes. That would explain why the decal sheet is so huge. The numbers are quite big as well. So I quite like that decal sheet, I've got to admit. I don't know why, whether it's all the different colours that jump out. Who made this? Printed in Italy for Revell. It doesn't say who printed it. It said who it's designed by, but not who printed it. Got some beautiful colours in there, I've got to say, and there's on the German flag, the bottom one, instead of being yellow, it's like a metallic gold. I don't know if you can pick that up at all. Where are we? If you're picking that up, but they don't appear to be too thick. I love these orange ones. I reckon I might have bought the kit based on them alone. And we've got some seat belts by the look of it. We've got a few different seat belts there, which is nice to see. I do like them, I must admit. So there we have it. That's the instruction manual. Now let's take a look at the kit. I should imagine this would be a fairly straightforward build. Wouldn't take too much time, but I think this would actually look quite nice. Now, I currently am selling this on ISM, but I'm not too sure now whether I really want to. I must have seen something in it when I bought it, and now I'm getting it out and having a good look at it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues and the clear part there. So let us start with this one. And there's not a lot in the way of detail. It's just the basics really. There's a little bit more detail when it comes to these canopy parts and stuff like that. It's a horrible colour really to try and film with because it's white. It's going to white out, which is dreadful really, but we'll see what we can do. No, you're not. What I need is a piece of black card, but I haven't got any. I've got to get some black card at some point. So, and then we've got the base of the stand there and the stand itself. So there's the fuselage. We've got some locating tabs on the inside, yeah. Some location tabs, so that's going to go together easy. The pieces are not too. You've got a couple of pieces that look like they might. You've got to be a bit careful with, but generally overall, that's you know, it is what it is. But it's a glider, and gliders are very. You know, they're not jets. They don't have a lot of panel lines, and we've got a little bit of detail on the sort of, is that the leading edge, and then we've got some small amount of detail on the middle of the I don't know if you're picking that up at all. I should have set up the other camera. This is one of the wings basically. The other wing's going to be the same. I'll give you a quick look at it. But basically, the plastic appears to have like almost feel it looks as though up close it's got like a pearlescent type look to it. But it hasn't. There's a little bit of I don't know, is that mould in it? You can see there's a line there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's a line in the plastic. Now I don't know whether it's two-toned for a reason or whether that's a moulding problem that's just left a mark. I can't feel anything there, so it's not going to affect anything. But there is like a mark there, and it's consistent with a circle being put down as though something circular's come and picked it up like that. So this could be the centre of the sprue maybe, and you know, something's come down and picked the whole tray up before it gets cut up into these little pieces. I'm going to turn the light back on because out of the two I think it's the lesser of two evils. And then we've got the other side, we've got some wheels there, we've got the cockpit. Is that the back of the seat? Yeah, they've got some seat belt stuff going on there. I don't really want to adjust that. Shame on me for not. No, it's really whiting out quite badly. Let's try. Will that work? No, I wish they wouldn't use this white plastic, especially for when it comes for reviewing. You've got to have to be careful with these sort of foil type things here. They look to be very delicate. Do we have a bit of flash there? No, I think that's just in. That's meant to be there. You're just going to have to take my word on this one. There is a seat belt in there. It's very fine, but it's there, and there's some texture to it as well. So some texture to the plastic. So there we go. That's the LS8t glider with engine. Although I didn't see any engine parts in there. Unless it's just a generic two-piece engine that just glues together like two halves of a plane. I'm just quickly going back through the kit. I didn't see an engine at all. It must be these pieces here, which in that case is a very, very basic engine. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget I've got some photography videos coming up soon on how best to photograph models, and they should be coming out soon. And I've got some more reviews coming up. I've got a Meng World War I, I think it's a Mark V tank. I've got some work from RP Models. I'm going to be reviewing that. And I've got a few other kits. A Camaro coming, which is also going to be reviewed. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.